Hello and welcome to another session of Kitsch Witch Tarot. Kitschy and Witchy here. Let's get started. I laid some cards out to save time and to save room. I've already shuffled the decks, but I'll cut them before I use them. So I also brought some other cards out. Let's do the chakra cards first. First of all, today is April 30th, 2026. I hope everybody is well. Tomorrow is the full moon in Scorpio. And if you're going to make moon water, make sure you get your moon water out. It's good for the night before, the night of, and the night after. The full moon's energy is good all those 3 nights. And it's also a blue moon month. The 31st, we're going to have the second moon, or the blue moon of the month, and it's going to be in Sagittarius. So I pulled some moon cards out. We'll get to that in a second. Let's do the chakra cards. And because the theme just happened, you know how it always just comes together. The theme came together to be the heart chakra, dealing with the heart, things of the heart. So I pulled all of the chakra cards that deal with the heart chakra. I pulled all of them. We're going to start from the very first one and go through them very quickly. Okay, so the heart chakra is correlated to the color green. Heart chakra. Just get that in the camera. And you are love. Self-love is the greatest gift of all. You are a unique expression of the divine. Know that you are connected to all that is. You are love. Pure essence of love. That's what we are. You can read the rest of that at the bottom if you like. You are love. Okay, the next one. Loving relationships, heart chakra. Loving relationships is under this umbrella, of course. I open my heart to love and joy and move gracefully through my relationships. I choose love. Choose love, and love will choose you. Heart chakra, harmony. Next one is harmony. Harmony, I am balanced. My mind, body, and spirit work in harmony with each other, aligned with both my will and the divine will. The next one is compassion. Very important one from the heart, compassion. I am compassionate. I see all things through eyes of love in my heart. Gratitude. Very important. Gratitude. I am grateful. I am thankful and humble as I move through life. Openness. Oops. Openness. I am free to give generously to others and to do so with love. I give of my heart. I added the of my heart because that's what it is. I give of my heart. Give of your heart. And I bent that. It's not bend the cards. We don't like that. And last one, ease and grace. Ease and grace. I flow gently and easily. Gently down the stream. Ease and grace. Love is the gentle, powerful presence that radiates through me when I quiet and deepen. Okay, those are the heart chakra cards. Thank you, chakra cards. Let's move on. We have the moon phase cards. Full moon in Scorpios tomorrow. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Release that negativity. And then we have full moon. Surrender to the divine. Okay. And then we have, in honor of, I've drawn 2 cards of each deck in honor of the blue moon month. 2 moons, 2 cards each. So we had all the chakra cards, and then we had 2 moon cards. And now we're going to have 2 froggy self-care cards. Favorite little froggy with the mushroom hat. I believe that good things will happen to me. Remember the part about we create our own reality through our thoughts and perceptions? Yeah. Don't like the way things are? Change your thoughts and perceptions. That's the place to start. I am unlearning and letting go of harmful thinking patterns. Okay? Follow your heart. Be heart-minded. Heart-centered, heart-minded, heart-brained. And then we have the Enchanted Map deck. Beautiful deck of cards. And I chose Moonlight for one, for obvious reasons, the full moon. Moonlight. I'm not going to read you the booklet. There is a booklet, but I'm not here to read text. I'm here to read cards. So Moonlight, isn't that beautiful? Full moon, Scorpio. And protecting treasure, because that's what's in your heart. And that's what your heart is and what your heart does. It protects the treasure of love and all those wonderful attributes that we just read about in the mini heart chakra cards. Okay, we're not going to put them on the planchette today because I kind of need room up here. We're going to read the ones that I put down, and then we're going to put other ones down. Okay, so the rose gold cards, what came up for me today. Top here we have the tower. So there was a tower moment. Something changed. Something altered something. The next card we have after that. These two popped out on their own. That's why they're up here by themselves. This is their overall gist and reading and energy of the reading. Okay, so tower. Something drastically changed and altered this conclusion, this destiny, happily ever after success that you were supposed to have. That was divinely given unto you for your work that you put in and all the seeking you did. This was yours, divinely given to you, and it was taken away. It went away for some reason. Hi, sweetie, love you. This is Hannah, the kitty cat. Hannah, the needy, and she loves us and we love her. Put your energy on my cards, babe. It's fine. Okay, so this was divinely given and belonged to you. The hermit who sought and did the work and went to the top of the mountain to retrieve this. It was yours, and something took it away. Something delayed it, made it stop. Something turned it around. Something interfered. And then you have the King of Swords. So it's King energy. That's genderless, male, female. King energy. Swords, air signs, communication, mental clarity, talking. Something having to do with some kind of communication. Hi, honey. Or somebody talking about you. Altered things. See, you have the situation that altered something that was yours being given unto you, but now it's not being given to you. Okay, it's there hanging out, but you haven't received it yet for some reason. And this was some sort of betrayal. This whole situation just betrayed you. It flipped-flopped on you. You've got, here's your destiny, here's your happily ever after, and then, this is the work you've done for it, and then it went away. Something happened, it went away, it betrayed you. You haven't received it. And here you have the High Priestess, so take that as it resonates. You may be a priestess, intuitive. This may be something that you knew. It's indicating that this turned south, and you had a feeling it was going to. You kind of knew it. And we go up here now, and then we have the Fool for the new journey, and then we have the Page of Cups. So being offered to you now, and what you are in the works of putting together now is something new in response to this going south. This is, you're going to claim these are two counterparts, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. There's 4 10s in the deck, and 2 aren't so fortunate, and 2 are. These are the 2 that are fortunate. So this destiny that was taken or robbed or went south for you, you're coming back with a new approach to it, and you're going to grab that brass ring, happy wife, happy life, happily ever after, on whatever it was that was taken from you and put you out in the cold. And then you have the Queen of Swords, which is interesting because we have the King of Swords, and then the counterpart Queen of Swords is way over here. So something that put you out in the cold, it could have been a counterpart. It could have been a partnership situation. The swords, they're, besides being mental clarity and communication and air signs and all those airy, wonderful things, it's also boundaries. The Queen of Swords has boundaries. See, she's got one hand out, but she's going to strike you down if you don't come with the right energy. And King of Swords kind of the same way. So it's interesting you have both of those. So we're going to draw some cards and clarify this a little bit. On the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. A lot of swords. Few swords in this deck. So you have the Six of Swords, which is just moving away from something or towards something. In this case, it's indicating both. It's indicating in this first part that something has moved away from you, but you've turned it around and are moving towards something better or just as good or something from a different angle. The same thing, you're coming back to grab that success that is divinely yours, as the Hierophant over here indicates clearly. Okay, so swords. Let me see. You got swords. You got the King, Queen of Swords. So that's 3 right there. And yeah, so you got 4 swords altogether. How many majors do we have here? Let's see what a big deal this is. You have the Tower, which is, a total turnaround of things. And you have the Hierophant, so 2, High Priestess 3, the Fool 4. So you got 4, so it's something semi-major. Let's get this deck. I've shuffled. In the spirit of running out of space, I've shuffled. I'm going to cut. I want to mess these up. Let's do that. Okay. Now, I'm just going to read these and set them down. If we get any duplicates, I'll cover the other ones, but kind of cramped for space right now. Sorry about that. I don't usually set the cards determine the spread and how many you're laying down, and this is just what they did. So it's different every time, and that's the way we kind of like things. Mix things up. So what's going on with this reading? Tell us more about this. Judgment. Okay, another major. So this is getting to be something fairly significant. So this is just telling you this is what's happened. This is what you know about. This is what you're doing. This, all those things fall under judgment. All of those things. The clarity, what happened to lead up to this, what the result was, what you're doing about it, and what the result of that is going to be. So there's your judgment. And then this is a duplicate. You have the 4 of Cups, which is a duplicate right here. Something that was just supposed to be yours just didn't make it to you. It got so close. It just didn't, whether it was on your end or that end. It just didn't. It's indicating that this has something to do with some sort of communication. Should have gone well. Went awry. Now you have to regroup. We'll keep going. We'll get more clarity. Another duplicate. Queen of Swords. Okay. So this is the Queen with boundaries. So there were some boundaries crossed here. This is what's happening. Boundaries were crossed. Something went south. This is one of the other 10s that's not so fortunate. 10 of Wands. That's oppression. Extreme oppression. So yeah. You got these 2 10s, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Lovely, bright and cheery 10s. And then you got the other 10 of Wands here. Interesting to see if the 10 of Swords comes up, which is the card of ultimate ruin. Okay, what's next? 7 of Wands. This is a card. This is a card of a lot of things. This is a card of protecting yourself. This is a card of having to struggle, but you have the upper hand. This is a card of having a higher vibration and fighting off lower vibrations. In this instance, that's what I tend to think. We're getting quite a few wands here too, which is manifesting somebody putting something on you, doing something to you that shouldn't have been done. Lower vibrational energies. And that goes with that 10 of Wands there. More Wands. Wow, 8 of Wands. So this is immediate and directed action. Action or communication or manifestation. Over here with these Wands. 10 and 7 and 8. Oh my goodness, that's 25 Wands just in those 3 cards. That's a trip. Okay. King of Pentacles. This is the King energy again, male or female. It is successful. It's confident. It's secure, it's grounded, it's in its abundance, it's generous, it's just, yeah. He's the decisive king of action. So, some action has been put forth. Some boundaries have been crossed. Something went south for you. 5 of Swords, another duplicate. This is the card of betrayal. Walking away, betrayal. That's a duplicate. We put that over there. It's nice to get duplicates. And I also like, at the end, I like to see and just kind of read the duplicates and kind of underscore them with an exclamation mark or two, because that's what duplicates are trying to do. And just see what they have to say. But these are kind of not the cards I would choose necessarily to be duplicates. But we'll see how it goes. It's not our decision, is it? Magician. Disingenuous. Somebody fooled you. Somebody tricked you. Somebody swindled you. Magician. That is just disingenuous energy. And that looks to me like that is related to what happened to things going south. There was just some kind of deception there. Something happened that put an end to things, and it all went south. The World card. You have the World card and Judgment here with these two. And the World card is 20th card, 2 tens. And, the Judgment is 2 tens. And the World card is 2 tens and a 1. So, the last 2 cards of the major arcana. So when you get the Judgment and the World together in a spread, especially one that doesn't have a heck of a lot of cards laid out yet, that's significant, being majors. They're the last 2 of the major arcana. And this is just saying there has been a realization and a conclusion to this situation in your favor. And then at the bottom, just saw that. Ace of Pentacles, another duplicate. This was something that was divinely handed to you, that was divinely yours, that was already yours. And somebody came along and did something that was a betrayal that prevented you from receiving what you were supposed to receive. And you have clarity. The boundaries were crossed, but you have clarity. It's an ending. You're approaching it from a different angle. Okay, we've all worked our way through what those cards have to say. And I'm just going to take some just typical oracle cards out now and see if they can shed light on what this might have to do with. Okay, this wants to come out. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Something happened that may have been a little bit of a shock, but you've got the High Priestess out here. So a shock, but maybe something that you suspected. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected. It says you didn't expect it. Okay. Your intuition maybe didn't pick up on it. Your intuition, and this shows something leaving. Maybe your intuition failed you, and this was a shock. It's starting to look like that's the case. Okay, these are slippery cards. I need to shuffle over here. I need to get blankets to put underneath the couch by my feet. So when the slippery cards fall at my feet, they don't go under the couch. I dropped some that slid under the couch the other day, and when I was fishing them out, I found the tower from this rose gold deck had slid out and gotten under there. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I had to count all my cards, make sure they're all there, and they are. And I want to make sure they stay that way. So I need to plug up the holes. Here we go. Time, waiting, cycles, moments. Things take time. You're over here regrouping. You're recalibrating. 2 of Pentacles. You're recalibrating. Something new is coming forth. Just something new is coming forth that you've recalibrated. You're turning your loss into success. And you got your boundaries this time aren't going to be crossed. It takes time. Good things come to those who wait, right? And I'm going to pull this one. Foundation. Established family security. It takes time to get that foundation. But you will establish your family and security for your family. And, okay, I want to take a card or two from Kev's Intuitive Kev's Tarot deck, and then a couple from the Ah Hell Nah. See if they can add anything to this, and then I guess we'll close it up. It's a different reading. The energy seems to have changed to something different, which I am very, very relieved and pleased to see. I think we beat a dead horse with the other readings already. Time to turn the page. Yes. I know it's too many, but I'm going to try. There you go. Just the practice is all that takes. There's 100 cards here, so a few more than a normal tarot deck, but maybe slightly thicker than most. Tomorrow's first. Don't forget to blow cinnamon in your front doorway, your entranceway, for blessings and good luck. Say a little blessings, good luck prayer as you blow a little palmful in. Let it sit for a while before you clean it up. Every first of the month. All right, here we go. Cut for my lovelies who are watching. Yeah, I go back and forth. I vacillate. Whatever Spirit tells me to do is what I do. All right, what can you give us any clarity about this kind of shocking betrayal that now you're trying to just, you've recalibrated and are regrouping and are stabilizing and grounding out. Okay. We have 10 of Swords. Then, remember I said, I wonder if the other 10 will pop up. Well, it didn't out of that deck, but here's the remaining 10. The 10 of Swords, the 10 of Absolute Ruin. The Rider-Waite shows it with 10 swords with a man in a man's back who's laying on the ground. 10 of Swords. So you got all 10, all 10s, all 4 10s. Over here, the 10s that happened in the past. Okay, and then you got over here these 10s. This 10 that was lost, but the other one is slightly better 10 that was found. This was good. This was happy ending, successful, monetary success, and all of that. That was yours. But over here, you have it all here. Happy wife, happy life, everything. They're raising their hands to the sky. And my kitty cat is still meow meowing. All right, let's see what we have to do here. Another one. 2 of Wands. Manifesting. Tower, that's another duplicate that goes there. So yeah, definitely something came along and changed your plans, didn't it? But look at that, the Sun, one of the most fortunate cards in the tarot. Things are all going to be all right. Judgment, the World, and the Sun, that goes there. So we pretty much told the story. Something happened, derailed you. There was a betrayal, some dishonesty, maybe some swindling, corruption, something. Trickery afoot, but look what you got going on over here. You've recalibrated. You know why? Because you're divine and a star seed and King of Cups energy. You give love, you're going to get love. You're always going to end up on top. Let's do a split and see what we get on the split, and I guess we'll call it a day. Obsessed. Page of love. Page of love. Page of Cups. So message of love, be obsessed with love. Give love, be obsessed with giving love. Be obsessed with giving and getting love. You have to be open to it also. You have to give, but you also have to be able to receive. Oh, I'm sorry, we still have the hell no. I thought it seemed a little incomplete. Okay. These I haven't shuffled since the last time I used them. Doesn't matter now because the table's a mess. Anywho. I haven't used the Oh Hell No in months. I missed these cards. They don't. And I'll hold back. They're kind of fun. We get some good giggles when I break out all these oracle cards. They're funny. And it takes us down some interesting pathways. Times. Alright, oh hell no. Uno mas. Alright, there we go. Okay. It's not a vibe, it's a warning. That weird feeling is an attraction. It's your intuition in a trench coat. Waving flare guns. Respect it before you end up crying to a playlist again. I'm getting a little clearer here. Let's see what the bottom is. What aren't we seeing? If you gotta stalk them online, you already have your answer. Ooh. Are you being stalked? You're not investigating because they're trustworthy. You're searching for proof that you're not being played. That's not love. That's CSI romantic regret. Yeah. If you're doing that, I have a news flash for you. The relationship is over and you're just wasting time. You need to move on. Let's get a couple more of these. Hi, Hannah. Poor neglected kitty cat. Miss Little Panda the Princess. Her chambermaid has a life and she's busy, so hand it down like that. Let's give it a shuffle here. One more. Okay. Don't matter. It's all the same. Okay. A couple more and then we're going to let them go. If their love language is chaos, it's time to mute the whole conversation. Drama, silence, jealousy games. They don't need a translator. They need a therapist. You deserve peace, not plot twists. Okay, well, we're starting to get into relationship stuff here. So however it relates to you and resonates to you, you know that. It just looks like somebody's just... It's amazing. I just never would have believed how many people just screw with other people for no good reason. For their own entertainment, for attention, because they're miserable and don't want anyone else to be happy. It's just so many weird, like Kevin, Intuitive Kev says, weirdos are just weirdos. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. This is your reading. Take it as it resonates. Piece of advice. Don't be a weirdo. In a world full of weirdos, don't be one. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a good one. Don't forget, howl at the full moon for me, Scorpio. Yay! Ciao for now.